Good morning, students. We are doing the seventh chapter of SST, Formation of Indian Republic. So after the Second World War, we have seen that British government announced that in 1946 that they would leave India as soon as possible. So before that, they would hand over all the powers to the Indian leaders. So that's why they proposed to form a interim government, and that is known as a cabinet mission. So also we saw that the formation of interim government means for a short period of time. So we saw that the Governor General Lord Vibel Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the leader of the interim government. But we saw that the Muslim League is of the leader were not taking part in this conference or meeting and all. So they were then the rise came of demand of Pakistan has a separate nation. They wanted Pakistan to be declared as a separate nation. So that's why they were doing a lot of problems in the in the government functioning of the government, and they were disturbing the functioning and interfering with the government. So that's why they took a step, that is Straight Action Day of League, means the Muslim Samuday ke log they started to demand for at any cost they wanted Pakistan as a separate nation, and therefore they in the 1946 they took this day as a Straight Action Day. And in this day there are a lot of riots, दंगे फसादे हुए Muslims और हिंदुओं के बीच में, and lakhs of people died in this act, and around crores of people became homeless. And in Chhattisgarh we saw that Chhattisgarh nothing was this kind of thing happened. And after hearing these incidents, Gandhiji was very much sad about this, and he visited the people, those who were affected with this in the area. And after that the policy was adopted, that is Mountbatten policy. So in the time of the anarchy, in 1947, a lot of a problem was happening within India between Muslims and Hindus about the demand of the Pakistan. The Lord Mountbatten was appointed as a viceroy, and he talked about the different two leaders and the sects. After that, he proposed the division of the two nations as India and Pakistan, so to be declared as an independent nation. Then we see in the next we have partition of India. So in this term of partition, there was a lot of again riots were happening in between the Muslims and Hindu. Communal riots were there, and in the manner of Western Punjab, Bengal, Sindh, and northwestern borders of this province, there was a lot of by the division, a lot of incidents took place in India. So after the partition, many had to face the riots between Hindus and Muslims. And we saw, as I told, in Punjab and Bengal, because that was the border line, and due to which the great loss in the capital took place. So the economic condition also came down in the business field, in the agriculture field. So we saw a lot of downfall of the India, because some of the things जो पाकिस्तान के हिस्से में चले गया, and which was very loss for the India, and some of the things was in transportation was done, stored in India, that was we are not matching with that how they will do that business in further. So that were the downfall of the capital or the income, economic problems were faced at that time. Then after that we see that Indian Independent Act was taken. So in this act, Mountbatten policy, Indian Independence Act, was passed by the Parliament of England, and in 18 July 1947. So in this law it was said that the 15 August 1947 India and Pakistan would be two independent nation. So after that England, the British government had no right to interfere with this both the nations. So this was the Indian Independent Act. Then next we see the declaration, means declaring about the independence. So in this way, in midnight 14th August and 15th August 1947 started. At the time of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru announced India as a independent nation. With Independence Day, a new life and freedom arose in India. So all were very happy about getting independence. The Constituent Assembly started working as a parliament house now. Then the first Prime Minister was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and the first Governor General was Lord Mountbatten. And on 15th August 1947, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru hosted a flag in the Lal Killa, that is in Delhi. So this was some of the summary of that we did in the classes.